Hey there, Sylvia Peterson here. I teach happiness, and I'm hopping on here real quick because I've just completed teaching my live happiness course to a brand new set of students, and it just gives me so much joy. Joy, joy, joy. I love teaching, I love learning. And today I just want to talk to you about two things. The first thing is to understand a key to happiness. And this one comes from Jack Canfield. And he says, your responsibility is a formula. And I'm an industrial engineer, so I love math and I love formulas. And so he says E plus R equals O. In this formula, E is the event. And the event is what happens to all of us. We all have things that happen to us. You live long enough and things happen. It's part of our human existence. You have no control over these events, whether they are a hurricane, flooding, the painful death of somebody in your family, sickness, you've lost a job, your kids have gone away to school, you're an empty nester and you're having to redefine yourself. All of these are events and they happen to all of us. The next part of the formula, the R, is your response. Your response. And that is the only thing you can control, is your response to the event. And so how do you respond to things? Pay attention. If you respond out of fear or out of anger, which is another form of fear, or do you respond with love and acceptance and compassion? So that's the R, and equals O is the outcome. So that determines the outcome. So the event plus your response will determine the outcome. And in that formula, the only thing you can control is your response. So pay attention to the things that are happening to you and how you respond to them. And then the other thing I want to talk to you about is there really are only two energies in the world: fear and love. And they really break down in their simplest terms to fear versus love. So anger is just another form of fear. Anxiety is another form of fear. So anger is probably a response to the past. You're angry about something. It's just because you're responding to something that happened to you in the past. Anxiety is fear about the future. And so fear. A lot of people love to spend time in fear. I learned early in my life the things that I could control. And I just learned that early in my life. And I also am not a worrier. It's another thing I learned early in my life. And so I know a lot of people who do worry. And worry is just fear of the future, which nobody can predict. And so I challenge you to take anything that you are spending time in fear and seeing if you can reframe it into something of love. So if you're having some anxiety, maybe you just need to have some forgiveness, some compassion. Forgiveness, compassion, these are all languages of love. versus fear. So I'll leave you with those two thoughts. Have a great Thursday, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.